Welcome back. My first guest tonight is on a terrific new show. It really is. I've seen it, and I'm like, oh, it's actually good. Because sometimes when the guests are here, I'm like, oh, it's great, but it's not. But this is awesome. I've seen it. It's called Homeland. It's on Sundays on Showtime. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Claire Danes, everybody. Claire Danes. Well, Claire Danes.
Well, Craig Ferguson.
Well, how lovely to see you.
Even nicer to see you, mister.
You look very nice in your lovely frock.
I'm wearing heels that are too high just for you.
May I?
They're very
Yes, they are. Oh, they're Louboutin.
They're Louboutin.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, and they're killing me. But,
really?
you know,
You take them off. You're amongst friends.
I wanted to impress.
You impress me without shoes, girlfriend.
Thanks.
Listen, I watched this show. I was just telling the audience, I watched the show. It's great.
Thanks.
I mean, it's really good, because sometimes you watch stuff that's not that good, and you have to pretend it's good, but this is good.
Are you just saying that because my heels are very high?
Yes, and... no, I was quite
thank
because you play a CIA agent.
I do.
But someone who's kind of...
a little off.
Yeah, so...
yeah, she has bipolar disorder. But she responds very well to the meds.
Yeah, but she... but she's a CIA agent. I mean, no disrespect to people with bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
Is that the job you want to be in, you know?
I don't think it's recommended.
Right.
But she, her sister is a doctor and is able to give her meds on the sly, and she's kind of got it rigged so that she can cope. But you know, and it's an interesting conceit, and we have to believe that she is both ill, that's not just a gimmick, and that she's a really capable officer.
It's an astonishingly odd show. I mean, I watched it at first, and like the first couple of minutes, I'm like, I don't know if I can, and then...
It's quite intense. You know, it's really very, the writing is really clever and really gripping, and that's what seduced me into doing it, and so
you're seduced by good writing, are you?
I am. What do you got?
I have a pen.
Actually, your book is fantastic. I read it because it was in the goodie bag last time I was here.
Which one? The autobiography?
Yeah.
Oh, it's packing lies. No.
No, it was really wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
listen, do you know I had your father-in-law on the show?
I do know.
Because the last time that Claire was here, you were talking about your father-in-law who's a moral particularist philosopher.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
And he came on and he talked a lot about moral particularism, and I was like... Very nice man, but it's hard.
Yeah, no, I know.
Do you know when I knew he was clever? Do you know Stephen Fry?
You do, yeah.
Right. Well, Stephen Fry is a friend of mine. He's very, very clever. And I said to Stephen Fry, you know that I had Jonathan Dancy. Hugh Dancy's your husband, right?
Yes.
Jonathan Dancy on the show, and he said, oh yes, Jonathan Dancy, moral particularism, I find it very difficult. And Stephen's very clever, so I knew when Stephen said it was difficult, I had no chance at all.
No, he's...
Can you follow it?
No.
Oh.
No. No, but I mean, he's very gracious and doesn't ask us to follow it around the dinner table.
Well, I think he was showing off with me though. He was saying there was sentence after sentence. I was like, what is that?
Well, yeah. No, I think the basic conceit is pretty straightforward, but you know, what do I know? I don't know anything.
Is that what attracted you to your husband? Is he very clever as well?
He is. It's nice to be married to a guy whose dad is a moral philosopher. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, is it because then if you do something questionable, doesn't he say to you, "My dad's a moral philosopher, and he knows that what you're doing is wrong"?
Well, I never thought about it that way. Now I'm accountable as well.
Yeah. Well, it came up during the email segment. Is it possible for people to be moral without religion?
Right.
Gosh,
yes.
You know.
And he would say very much so. Yes.
I would think so too. Yeah, I know some atheists who are fine.
They're cool.
But then again, you would say, is atheism just a different form of religion? It's just an anti-stance,
oh my God, this
isn't
is
it?
so deep. This is
no, it's great. I love this. Listen, I've just been talking to a 20-year-old ambitious actress and a gay dead robot. I'm very happy to talk about this. Did you go to acting classes when you started?
I did. Well, I started when I was really very young.
Very young.
So I did, though. I went to Lee Strasberg when I was 10, and then I went to a place called HB Studios in New York when I was a little bit older than that. And I went to a junior high school for performing arts, so...
I mean, I don't know. When I see, when I drive home, that I drive past an acting school when I go home at night, you know, and even at... very late at your region, and and there's always a bunch of actors outside, and they're always rehearsing lines, and it just looks like people who are hooking up, really, to me. There's a lot of hooking up.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's our job. It doesn't change once you become a professional, I don't think, right? I mean, what?
Yeah, I guess. Well, does it though? I mean, I guess it does a little bit, because you can't...
it's part of it.
Well, yeah, but...
We do other things too, like we kill each other and we spy on each other, and it's not just...
Have you ever
is a part of it.
Have you ever killed someone?
One of my first roles...
No. I mean...
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. You know, like, out in the desert, I want to know what it feels like, and just like... Like, you're at a 7-Eleven, there's no one else around, you go... you know...
I'm not that method, but
oh, right.
Yeah.
I never have done that either.
No? Well, there's still time. Yeah.
No.
Just don't get religious anytime soon, and you still have a shot.
Well, I might. Well, sometimes people who are very religious commit very odd acts, and then they claim,
That's
you know,
true. In the name of righteousness and God Almighty. Yes.
Yeah.
So
there's your problem right there. Yeah.
They just need to make
So, do you enjoy swimming? I love it, man. What a way to relax and get plenty of exercise at the same time.
I enjoy drowning people. No.
No, come on.
No. Yeah, swimming's cool.
You went to swimming school?
No, but I went to a public elementary school in New York, and we had a swimming pool in the basement, and that was our PE, that was our gym, which is very unusual. I mean, yeah, that's not a common thing for a public school in New York City.
No, it's not. How many people were going down to this basement?
There were kind of more water bugs than people, really, but
really?
It was kind of cool.
Yeah. Did you ever see any rats down there?
Not in the water, no. I have a real phobia, a real serious aversion to rats.
Really? Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Like profound. Because I, grew up in New York City, so there were a lot of them.
Yeah, no, and you're in show business.
Yeah.
We have to take a break.
Okay.
There's a rat commercial, and then we'll be back. We'll be right back with Claire Danes, everybody. I'm talking to Claire Danes. The show that you were shooting, Homeland.
Yes.
You make it in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I do.
That's,
I make it. I weave it.
You weave your magic.
I shoot it. Yes, I shoot it there.
Do you like to go out and swim there? I've been to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. And how did you find it?
Well, I got off the airplane and there it was. But they. So I like the idea of Charlotte, North Carolina.
No,
though. I liked it there when I was there. I remember I went horse riding.
Really?
No, but I did go to the NASCAR. What I did is I went to NASCAR when I was there. There's a big NASCAR track.
Yeah, we shot in the NASCAR building the other day. That's as much interaction with NASCAR as I've had.
I think you should have more.
Okay.
I think that you should go, because they have a NASCAR school at Charlotte.
Really?
Yeah, they do. And you should go and you should learn how to drive a car on a banked track very, very fast.
Okay, I will.
It's really fun.
Have you been to a NASCAR event? I hear the din is quite intense.
Very loud. Yeah. But I got 2 kids, so for me.
Yeah. Whatever.
I mean, I got one of my kids, 9 months old. You know how loud that is?
Oh.
Like you go to NASCAR and you're like, it's okay. It's not that loud. Yeah.
I grew up in Soho, and my mom was a toddler school teacher. She ran a toddler school, a nursery school, in our home, in our loft. So
Lord.
I grew up with the many screaming children. There's 6 in the morning and 6 in the evening.
You know, I'd probably, if I was you, I'd want to get out there as soon as I could and get acting.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you know, I was just talking to someone who thought their house was, this is before the show, who thought their house was haunted, but it was a midget living in the basement. I know. I mean,
that is
how could you know?
not what I was expecting that story to go.
Yeah.
How did that work?
I don't know.
Maybe it was just a giant rat.
No. No, it was. I think the midget was sneaking in at night. His poor guy was homeless, you know, so he was creeping in and enjoying, and then creeping out again.
But not creeping so softly, because
eventually he was caught.
Oh,
and,
poor guy. That's a very tragic.
Yeah, I think it ended.
Maybe
well.
not tragic.
No. I think it worked out fine.
Good, good.
And adorably.
Okay. Well, I made, when I was doing, we shot Romeo and Juliet in Mexico City, and I walked into my trailer one day, and there was a man lying underneath my couch, just a man off the street in my trailer. I love Mexico.
Oh, it's like we were edited right there just when I did that thing. You're good.
Oh, my God.
You're good. That was the dirtiest story I ever heard. But it did. If you hadn't told me a story that dirty and sexy, I would not have believed it with my own ears. But I'm sorry, it's too dirty for the folks at home.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No offense.
You know, it's okay, it's fine. But it got a little hot in here for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yes.
We're out of time. What do you fancy? Awkward pause, mouth organ.
I think we already had our awkward pause.
No, we edited it out.
Okay.
So, awkward pause, mouth organ, or you can go, there's a new option, go for the big cash prize.
Give me the money.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh, what?
You have to answer a question first.
Oh, no.
It's a quiz.
Okay, all right. I'm going to fail.
All right, here we go.
Fail.
Look, it's like proper money, $50 in singles, accepted at any strip club in these United States.
Awesome. Is that real? Is that real? Wow.
Yeah, it's real.
Well, I'm not going to get too attached.
That's right, because you got to answer the question first on the big cash prize.
Okay.
Jeff, we should have a jingle or something. Thanks. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is, all right. Okay, it's only one question. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Mm-hmm. Okay, true or false? On average, a woman blinks twice as often as a man. Are you all right there?
False.
Yes! The $50 is yours there, man! $50! We'll be right back. Sensational, may I say?
Thank you. You may, but only with your eyes. Not.
Can you tell? That would be kind of alarming for men if our ears went where we were looking at and be like, hello, nice to meet you.
Good thing.
This is a very interesting looking film. Why does this woman have special powers?
Kind of, actually, yes. Well, she's autistic.
Right.
And she describes herself as being a visual thinker. And she was the first person to write about autism as somebody who has it. But also, she's a scientist and an animal rights activist and managed to revolutionize the slaughter industry. She kind of found a way to kill cattle humanely.
How do you do it?
Well, she just...
Sarcasm?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, nice hooves, really, yeah. You look great.
I wish.
No.
But no, she just observed their behavior very closely and kind of figured out what they did naturally
when they weren't
and how
looking.
to exploit that. Yes, yeah. Anyway, she's kind of a hero, actually.
Are you an animal rights activist?
Sure.
Vegetarian? So you don't like animals then? That's what you're saying? Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not, no. I eat meat. She eats meat, though. And she talks about how, that's okay, but as long as they're alive, they need to be treated well.
Right, because once they're not alive, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking on the show, and I was talking about, barbecue places that sometimes have a happy, smiley pig face. You probably don't remember that. It was in January.
Well, ironically, we shot the movie in Texas, in Austin, but there are some amazing barbecue places around there.
I have been to Austin, Texas, and I admire their work with meat.
Yeah.
And sauces, have
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Did you go to that store with the hundreds of different hot sauces?
Stubbs, is that the one?
I
There's
think
Salt Lick and...
Salt Lick. Salt Lick, that's where I went,
No, I went to all of them.
Really?
As I made a movie about treating animals
humanely
well.
and deliciously.
And deliciously.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you're not from round that way, though, are you?
No, I'm from New York City.
Oh, right.
So.
Oh, like Manhattan?
I grew up in Soho, actually, yeah.
How very trendy.
Well, la-ti-da.
I used to live not far from Soho.
Where?
I used to live in the East Village in the 1980s.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So did I.
You would have been a little baby.
I was a wee one.
Yeah. I was probably the creepy guy walking by you on the way. Like, you'd be going to school kind of, I love animals, I love things. And I'd be like, going by you. Well, and we've come full circle. I'm still creepy, you're still adorable.
Well, there you go.
Do you still live there now?
I do, actually. I live on, 5 blocks away from where I was
Don't tell me the exact address.
Okay.
This show is very popular with crazy people. I could hear the pens all going...
No, but I grew up on Crosby Street, on Crosby and Prince. My parents actually still own the loft building that they bought for no money in the
Are your
early
parents
70s.
beatniks?
They're artists, yeah.
Right.
So
they're beatniks, but they're rich.
No, they're not. Actually, they live off of the rent money now. That's kind of what they've retired with. But they live in California now, in like the Santa Monica Venice border.
But, if there's any place, New Yorkers that grow up get comfortable, it's kind of Venice in Los Angeles because you can walk outside and smell pee.
Yes. No, my mom used to actually scold people for peeing on our block and say, people live here! And I would be so embarrassed. Mom,
I'm sorry for doing it. Why did you bring it up?
Yeah,
you knew it was me.
That was you.
It was. I'm sorry.
People live
I
here.
liked living there in New York. I had lots of, there was fun times in the 1980s. I believe I have patchy memories of it. It's a little bit. It's very different now. They're very friendly.
It's totally transformed.
Do you prefer it?
Well, do you know what? In some ways, I do. I mean, it was really barren. It was hard to get groceries then.
Yeah.
But
very easy to get drugs. It was at one point.
I do remember that transition, though. I mean, when there were all the galleries there, and even as a kid, I didn't know if the limo was, holding an artist or a drug dealer. It was murky. Maybe both.
Sometimes there was a crossover.
Yes, I think there was.
And do you enjoy your time in Los Angeles? Do you go surfing and hang gliding and wheatgrass drinking?
Oh, wheatgrass makes me gag.
Does it? I live on it.
Really? Okay. Good.
I go to restaurants where they've got a happy pig on the menu.
I like LA. I do. I'm not.
Have you toured around the United States, or did you just see LA and New York?
Yeah. I had a boyfriend who was a musician, and I
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
My wild youth.
What did he play?
The guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he in a rock band?
He was like a one-man band thing.
Singer-songwriter?
Yeah.
Sensitive?
Yeah.
Wrote a song about you, maybe?
Yeah.
Really?
I made my way in there. We saw each other for a long time. But anyway, I did see...
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Did he have any tattoos?
No.
He's not a musician.
No. But no, then he got really into spirituality, so that maybe makes up for it.
Did he join a cult?
No, but he's...
Have you joined a cult?
Not yet.
You probably want to get into one.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm in one.
Are you? Which one?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. It really, making your way around all of them each day with ribbons and things and machines.
Yes.
But it's helping me from within.
Yeah, good. Well, that's... Okay. Well, as long as there's no wheatgrass involved, I'm
plenty of
there.
That. Yeah, no, we bathe in that.
Okay.
Did you like Texas?
Very good. I did. I loved Austin. I fell in love with the city, actually.
Austin's kind of like the Manhattan of Texas, though, isn't it? It's kind of like, it's quite different from the rest of what's around it.
Yeah, it is. My dad was born in Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Your dad's a Texan and now he lives in...
actually.
Oh, he lives in L.A. now, in Venice.
And my husband's father is a moral philosopher, but actually lives in Austin for some of the
A
time.
moral philosopher?
Yeah.
You kept that quiet.
I know.
Really? Pre or post Enlightenment?
He sort of created a form of philosophy called particularism, and that's all I know.
That's not very particular. That's too vague. I'm excited by this moral philosopher.
He's really smart.
You're damn right he is. He's a moral philosopher. Claire, that's very brainy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he?
I picked up a book of his once. It's indecipherable. It's like another
See, I
language.
love that. Kierkegaard said only the noble of heart are called to difficulty. That's why, and he was a moral philosopher.
Very good.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you like a bit of Kierkegaard? Nothing better than Kierkegaard and a menu with a happy pig on it.
Yeah. Well, I've eaten a lot of pig with my father-in-law, so...
Does he wear a cardigan?
Cardies, sure, yeah.
Moral philosophers, that's what they wear. They love him.
Yeah, I bought him a Barber jacket for Christmas that he likes a lot.
Is he English?
He's English, yeah.
Yes, so he probably talks a little like this.
He does, very much like that.
Does he have a pipe?
Yes, actually, he's giving Hugh...
I love this guy!
Yeah, he's a good guy.
This guy! What's his name?
Jonathan Dancy.
Jonathan Dancy. Kids love moral philosophy. This will help us with the 18 to 34-year-old demographic. They'll love it. This is going to be... Do you think he'd come on the show?
I bet he would, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. You should come on with him.
That would be great. That would be great.
No, maybe he'd feel that you were stealing his thunder a little bit.
He's pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he wear tweed?
Do you know what? He wears a beret all the time. It's a sort of signature thing.
Does he present Mythbusters?
He bought a pair of leather pants when he was visiting us in New York about a year ago, and
that must have posed a moral dilemma for him.
They actually did suit him, but we kind of shamed him that, so much that he won't wear them outside of the house. But
he walks around the house wearing leather trousers, reading Kierkegaard, smoking a pipe, and wearing a cardigan. I'd like to. I'm gay for this guy.
Yeah, he's a great man.
I love this.
I love him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
So we're out of time. But
sorry, Jonathan. Sorry.
No.
I'm
not at all. Jonathan, if you're watching, here's a dilemma for you. Should you seek the vulgar attention of comedians? Or should you stay at home wearing leather trousers? Only the noble of heart are called to difficulty, Jonathan. This will be interesting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll book him if he'll come on the show.
Yeah.
So, we're done. Anything else you need to clear up?
No.
No, but this thing tomorrow on HBO, this will be good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. She's an extraordinary person, and I'm glad that people will discover her, just how extraordinary she is. Yeah.
Great. Well done. Claire Danes, everybody. We'll be right back.